The National Youth Council of Nigeria Kogi State chapter have unveiled a week-long behalf of activities, including a meet and ask, victory procession, and a conference, which according to them were befitting ways to honor Governor Yahaya Bello's youthful leadership and the numerous benefits his leadership had on the youth demography. The youth body made this known on Monday during a press briefing at the Youth House in Lokoja, where they affirmed that during the 8 years of the administration of Governor Yahaya Bello, the waters of youth demography, which naturally was flowing against the tide, had changed significantly, adding that youth issues was at the front burner of discourse in Kogi State and in Nigeria. Comrade Emmanuel Ojodunwene, the chairman, DYB Valedictory and Thank You Committee, while delivering his press address, asserted that the youth are the leaders of tomorrow's slogan charter were disgraced as youth took the center stage of leadership and decision-making in the state.
Today we commence the celebration of a man who has singularly shouldered the cause of youth constituency in Kogi State and in Nigeria at large. Today, we celebrate one of us, Alhaji Yahaya Bello, Executive Governor of Kogi State. When Alhaji Yahaya Bello came into office, the youth demography in Kogi State were at the backstage of administration in the state. He brought the youth demography to the fore, tested their leadership capacity, and has prepared them for the future that they behold as at today. If you check, 98% of his cabinets are made of people within the youth demography, both men and women, and we're grateful for that. This has led to the significant transformation which has taken place in the state, especially in the area of education, road construction, healthcare, human capacity building, agriculture, security, and the list is endless. It is no longer in doubt that His Excellency Alhaji Yahaya Bello is the pacesetter. This is evidence in his style of leadership. He dared where no one dares. He steps where everybody fears. He conquered empires, instituted in the foundation of the state. A very good example is the unpopular hydra-headed wage bill problem of the state, which has left the state in poverty and shambles in the past. Governor Yahaya Bello fought doggedly to liberate the state from the quagmire, a battle so many faulted but yet celebrated in their hearts. Just when it seems like Kogi is irredeemably taken by insurgents and general insecurity, the days of Boko Haram, sleepers, cells, herdsmen attack, banditry and kidnapping, communal clashes and many other vices. Governor Yahaya Bello, a peace-loving personnel, took the bull by the horn and went after the perpetrators of the violence and criminalities in the state, despite the information that most of them were untouchable, investigated them, arrested a lot of them, and demolished their criminal hideouts and confiscated the lands for the safety of the people of the state. Crimes and criminalities nosedived significantly, and all road users, especially travelers through Kogi State, became safe and could travel through the state with their mind at rest. The National Youth Council of Nigeria Kogi State chapter, the coordinating, amplifying, and lead youth organization in the state, was also included in the giant strides of His Excellency Alhaji Yahaya Bello. To mention a few, in order to support the activities of the National Youth Council of Nigeria Kogi State chapter, the governor graciously presented 21 Sharon buses to the local government coordinators of the organization. A befitting permanent structure at the heart of the town was approved and handed over to the National Youth Council of Nigeria. Monthly subventions was approved and being paid to the council monthly. Finally, members of the National Youth Council of Nigeria Kogi State chapter has been appointed into numerous executive council positions. You can agree with us completely that Kogi State is the only state in Nigeria that monthly subvention is paid to the Youth Council from the state level to the local government level. Where we are today, this edifice was handed over to us by Alhaji Aya Zabelo, His Excellency, the Executive Governor of Kogi State, to support the youth activities and give us an environment that could promote youth involvement in government and in governance. Many of them, like our coordinators across the 21 local governments, where possible, were drafted to become the local government secretaries of the past administration of the local government council. And it was a test of leadership. We performed exceedingly well throughout the period of their tenure for 3 years. We didn't hear or had any complaint from the council about any of them. It shows that when you test the youth, they give you the best. On this premise, the Youth Council mobilized heavily for the victory of Alhaji Ahmed Usman Odode, our governor-elect, at the poll. On that same premise, we all invite everyone of you here to witness and document the beginning of series of events lined up by the Youth Council under the leadership of Benjamin Jeremiah Ojodale, that is the Executive Chairman of National Youth Council of Nigeria, Kogi State Chapter, to celebrate the wonderful 8 years of impact in Kogi State. We have events that are lined up to celebrate this man who has given us everything, to celebrate this man who has improved the life of youth in Kogi State, to celebrate this man who has given us growth and development. There are two things. One is to give the growth to the youth, and another one is to develop them. He has given us youth development, and we are thankful for it. The National Youth Council of Nigeria, Kogi State Chapter, will be having a meet and ask sit-out with His Excellency on the 25th of January 2024. We will have a meet and ask. It will give us an opportunity to interact with His Excellency. Besides, it is not only National Youth Council of Nigeria, Kogi State Chapter. We are drafting the 36 states chairmen and executives across the country. We are drafting the members of the National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, union presidents across board to come. National Association of Female Students across Nigeria. We are drafting them to come here and ask this wonderful man how he made it. We want to know, we want to learn more from him. We want to get that magic wand, that magic shake, that golden finger that he uses in Kogi State to develop and give us a manifestation of where we are today in Kogi State. We want to know. So there will be a meet and ask with him. And also on the 25th of January 2024, 5,000 youths of Kogi State and our colleagues across Nigeria will also be here for a victory procession. The victory procession will start from the flyover in Ganaja Junction back to the government house, where we will meet with His Excellency and usher him to the hall where the program is going to take place. We will all come in white, all white, because white represents peace, white represents tranquility, white represents nobility. So we will all come in white to welcome this man who has given us all and usher him into the hall where the program will begin. Finally, there will be a celebration conference themed Youthful Leadership Incubation, Consolidation and Good Governance, Yahaya Bello example. This theme, this topic is going to be treated by two scholars, notable scholars, one from Kogi State and one from across the Niger, that will speak to us differently on the angles of their understanding on how this man was able to incubate leadership, consolidated on it, and then give us good governance. We call this press conference to share our big plans to celebrate His Excellency victorious leadership, and also using this medium to call on all friends, leaders of the APC, family members, colleagues, political associates, appointees, and well-wishers to collaborate with us and make this program a successful one.